Live updates from the Patriots-Eagles preseason game. The two teams from Super Bowl 52 face off once again. The latest from Foxborough, fourth quarter. Danny Etling enters the game for the final 3 minutes. Brian Hoyer finished the game with 5 completions on 13 attempts. He threw for 32 yards and 1 touchdown. Patriots 37, Eagles 20, Stephen Gostkowski hits a 29-yard field goal. Third quarter. Patriots 34, Eagles 20, Nate Sudfeld hits Rashard Davis for a touchdown. Ad choice advertising in red invented by Teeds. Eagles kicker Jake Elliott missed the extra point. Eric Decker drops a catchable pass over the middle. A ball from Brian Hoyer bounces off the fingertips of Eric Decker, who has struggled with drops during practice as well. Decker has yet to record a catch in Patriots preseason play. He was on the field for 6 snaps against the Redskins last week. Advertisement. The Eagles announce Bryce Treggs will not return to the game due to a hamstring injury. Patriots 34, Eagles 14, Nate Sudfeld hits tight end Richard Rodgers for a 12-yard touchdown. Defensive back Jordan Richards broke up a touchdown pass intended for Dallas Goedert on the drive. Patriots 34, Eagles 7, Cordarrelle Patterson runs 11 yards into the end zone after catching a pass from backup quarterback Brian Hoyer. Christian Sam intercepts Nate Sudfeld. Running back Matt Jones couldn't bring in a short pass, as the ball bounced into rookie linebacker Christian Sam's arms. Second quarter. Japhon Bentley breaks up a touchdown pass to force 4th and goal. On the drive, Keon Crossan was flagged for his 3rd defensive penalty of the night. Crossan also missed an easy interception, but the Patriots made a goal line stand. Backup quarterback Brian Hoyer took a knee to end the half. Patriots 27, Eagles 7, Tom Brady hits James White for a 20-yard catch and run into the end zone. With just over 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter, Tom Brady returned to the field to finish out the first half. Tight end Jacob Hollister caught a 22-yard reception and also made a critical block on the scoring play when White ran into the end zone. White had 6 catches on 6 targets in the first half. Advertisement. The Patriots notch back-to-back sacks. Defensive end Derek Rivers and linebacker Kyle Van Noy both got to Sudfeld, forcing the Eagles to punt on 4th and 23. Patriots 20, Eagles 7, Stephen Gostkowski hits a 49-yard field goal. Wide receiver Cordarrelle Patterson recorded a 22-yard catch and run on the drive. Patterson had made it to the 1-yard line, but he stepped out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Tight end Will Tye also made an 11-yard reception. Patriots 17, Eagles 7, Nate Sudfeld hits Shelton Gibson for a 4-yard touchdown. Wide receiver Shelton Gibson beat cornerback Jason McCourty to get open in the end zone. Rookie cornerback Keon Crossan was also flagged for 2 pass interference calls on the drive. Nick Foles visits the medical tent. Backup Nate Sudfeld enters the game at quarterback. The Eagles later announced Foles has a shoulder strain and is questionable to return. Patriots 17, Eagles 0, Japhon Bentley recovers a fumble from Nick Foles. Adrian Claiborne got around his opposing lineman and strip-sacked Nick Foles. Bentley recovered and returned the ball 54 yards for a touchdown. First quarter. Patriots 10, Eagles 0, Stephen Gostkowski hits a 37-yard field goal. Gostkowski alleviated any worries about his status by kicking a 37-yard field goal to close the first quarter. He also kicked off following the score. The 34-year-old had been in and out of the locker room. Isaiah Wynn visits the medical tent when hobbled off the field. Ladrian Waddle entered the game at right tackle. After a brief visit to the medical tent, Wynn was carted to the locker room with his left foot, ankle, and leg uncovered. The team later announced he is being evaluated for an ankle injury. He is questionable to return. Advertisement. Nick Foles is off to a slow start, with just over 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Eagles quarterback Nick Foles has just 1 completion on 7 attempts. He also has been sacked twice, once by safety Patrick Chung and again by defensive tackle Adam Butler. The Eagles have not registered a first down in their first 3 drives of the game. 2018 draft pick Isaiah Wynn gets his first snaps as a Patriot. Offensive lineman Isaiah Wynn did not play in the preseason opener. Stephen Gostkowski exits the field for the locker room, after making a tackle on the kickoff following New England's touchdown. Kicker Stephen Gostkowski met with the training staff before heading into the medical tent. He was holding his right arm as he walked to the locker room. Gostkowski returned to the sidelines on the next drive and rode the stationary bike. After sitting on the bench for a bit, he later went back to the locker room. Jason McCourty gets some reps for Philadelphia's second drive of the game. Cornerback Jason McCourty did not play in the preseason opener. Patriots 7, Eagles 0. The Patriots take an early lead on a 4-yard touchdown pass from Tom Brady to Chris Hogan. Running back James White also had 5 touches, 2 carries for 26 yards, 3 receptions for 19 yards, on the drive. Brady was 5 for 5 on the drive. Wearing his new helmet, Tom Brady leads the Patriots starting offense. Other getting the start are Trent Brown, Joseph Thuney, David Andrews, Shaq Mason, Ladrian Waddle, Jacob Hollister, Julian Edelman, Chris Hogan, Philip Dorsett, and James White. The Patriots starting defense features 2018 draft pick Javon Bentley. Others getting the start are Adrian Claiborne, Malcolm Brown, Danny Shelton, Keonta Davis, Kyle Van Noy, Stephon Gilmore, Eric Rowe, Devin McCourty, Patrick Chung, and Keon Crossan. Pre-game several players were absent during warm-ups. There was no sign of the following players: Braxton Berrios, Kenny Britt, Rex Burkhead, Marcus Cannon, Duke Dawson, Trey Flowers, Harvey Lange, Ryan Lewis, Sony Michel, and Matthew Slater. Philip Dorsett is warming up in pads. Wide receiver Philip Dorsett appears to be okay after the 25-year-old avoided a potentially devastating injury when he slipped mid-route in an 11-on-11 drill during practice Tuesday. Dorsett was shaken up after the play and paid a visit to the medical tent. He was targeted twice, but didn't register a catch in New England's preseason opener against the Washington Redskins last week. Joel Embiid is in the building. Philadelphia 76ers center Joel Embiid was spotted on the sidelines. He chatted with Eagles owner Jeffrey Lurie and Sixers co-owner Michael Rubin. The Eagles threw some early shade at the Patriots. At least 2 of Philadelphia's stall assignments inside the visiting locker room at Gillette Stadium probably weren't chosen at random. Remember the score of Super Bowl 52? The Eagles defeated the Patriots, 41-33. Guess which players will be side by side in Philly's locker room? Safety Jeremy Reeves, no. 41, and running back Josh Adams, no. 33, Tom Brady is expected to play. He didn't log a snap during the Patriots' preseason opener against the Washington Redskins, but quarterback Tom Brady is expected to play a good portion, if not all, of the first half against the Eagles, according to The Athletic's Jeff Howe. Brady, who was reportedly sidelined last week due to a sore back, had told WEEI's Kirk, "I'm doing really well. You just always have little things you're working through. That's part of football season, but I feel really good." According to NFL Network's Ian Rapoport, there is not much cause for concern regarding the 41-year-old's reported injury. Brady's DNP against the Redskins was not necessarily unusual, sore back or not, as he also sat out New England's preseason openers in 2017 and 2016. Even if he does play Thursday, both backup quarterbacks Brian Hoyer and Danny Etling should get some reps as well. By Taboola Sponsored links Promoted links Umela Cable Bell. This app will have you speaking a new language in 3 weeks. Bablando Afrizap, the 20 most generous billionaires in the world. Afrizapando Business Plus, 21 countries with the most powerful passports. Business Plus Undo Blinkist. This woman reads 100 books in a month. Blinkist Undo 10 likes 10 best smart home tech 10 likes Undo those 10 great cars that almost nobody buys. Those Undo.